It's my feel-good breakfast show.
There's a man who's saving the planet, and he's going to help us do that right now. It is International Food Waste Day, so we're going to continue that conversation right now and see how technology can help us prevent food wastage. Grant Hines joins us back on the couch, proverbial that it is, to discuss a couple of gadgets that are designed to minimize our food wastage. I thought it was a gaming console like Generation XXY when I first came in. It's a pretty fancy piece of tech. Grant, what do you got for us? Because technology is there to help us in our mission, man.
Yes, okay, but before we get into this, let's touch on...
The banana.
A bunch of bananas. Okay, we'll talk about this banana very shortly. There's a bunch of really exciting tech that exists right now to help us stop food wastage. And the first one that a lot of people know a lot about is the smart fridges.
Yeah,
now, these smart fridges are... they're clever because there's a couple of ways that food wastage happens that you don't really know. So when you open up your fridge, a lot of cold air comes out and your food can decompose. So it's got cameras inside with a screen on the front, and that allows you to see inside that fridge and see what the food is. It'll also tell you, has a screen on the front so you can put in the food and tell the fridge what the expiry dates are. And it can tell you when food is about to expire, what you need to cook relatively fast and cook first and so on, which is really clever. And also have different compartments for the different members of the household.
I love that, because that's more about data management. It's more about just managing your flow.
Food is data management.
Yeah, 100%. I love that. Great, bud.
And then secondly, there's another thing called the iCompost. We've had it on the show previously, I found out. But it's a smart composter that you keep in your kitchen that turns your old food into soil. And it uses very little electricity to do so. And it's great to see that South African homes are starting to adopt this kind of thing. So any food that we have, like banana peels, something that you're not necessarily going to use, can be then reused in your garden.
I absolutely love it, because look, the natural composting process, it's taking me an age. It's like takes like 2 years to get a good yield of compost. And I started during lockdown because obviously they weren't picking up rubbish. And it was that kind of biodegradable stuff that really was kind of weighing up, and it made me see exactly
what
how much gets wasted.
It's scary. It's very, very scary.
So I love that. The iComposter. Okay, so, can we talk about this little modern marvel here?
A great way to save on food wastage is planning your food properly and planning your meals correctly. So I have my breakfast banana over here.
Good man.
You know, and there's nothing like air frying a breakfast banana. So have you ever thought about that?
I haven't, but well, now I have, and now I'm thinking about it in a few different ways.
So this air fryer is really smart because it connects to your phone.
Okay.
And you can then have a bunch of meals that you can preload. So I'm just going to stick my air fryer banana in there. You know how it is. So in the morning, at night, I could probably do something similar. And then on the app, which I've got in front of me right now, I can build custom recipes depending on the kind of meals that I have. So I've got breakfast bananas as a custom recipe on the app over here. And then I can schedule when I cook the food. So that means that if I go out during the day and I'm going to get hungry when I get home, I can schedule that time. And I can, because it's my own unique recipe, as soon as that scheduled time kicks in, the air fryer starts for a period of time, and I can get home and the food is perfectly cooked. Because at the end of the day, air fryers, the food gets really hot in it.
Yeah, for sure.
And what I like about having smart technology like this, there's so many different recipes that you can use and utilize. There's custom recipes that you can obviously add, and then recipes like a lot of people like eating tofu at restaurants but don't know how to cook it at home.
Disastrous. I destroyed it in my brand new air fryer.
And you can literally, and there's a recipe of all the ingredients you can do, and you can start your program and just do it. Because also, people go like, hey, I've heard air fryers are great things to have.
But how do you maximize it?
Yeah. So that's exactly what it is. So I'm just going to go to my breakfast bananas and I'm going to start this. It's connected to the internet, and now it's starting to air fry the food. There we go.
Just did a Jedi. You just did a Jedi mind trick. I love that.
And then if I had the iCompost here with me, I've got these, you know, banana peels that they don't have to go to waste. They can go back into growing. We've grown a lot of tomatoes in our garden. Yeah. Guys, tomatoes are so easy to grow. They grow like weeds, and you have food at the end of the day.
We've got spring onions, we've got lettuce, and we've got strawberries, and we just planted it.
And you just have a pasta and arrabbiata. Yo, it's lekker.
Beautiful.
So my breakfast is going to be ready in about 7 minutes. So,
it, man.
and that's how it works. And then I can also, from my phone, if something's come up, I can pause it. And remember, that means that if, there we go, it's paused. And that means that if I'm not at home or something's come up and I have to go pick up the kids from school when I wasn't expecting to do that, I can quickly do that without wasting the contents of the food inside. Do you understand what I'm going?
Completely. I think the big take home for me here is a little bit of planning goes a long way. And if you've got devices that can help kind of juggle those balls for you so you're not constantly thinking about something, forget about something, let something go to waste, just manage your kind of ecosystem in the kitchen. I absolutely love that. And make sure that, yes, no food gets wasted, but none of the other kind of byproducts get wasted as well. I love that. So we've got about 6 minutes left on the banana.
Do you want some breakfast banana?
I'd love some breakfast banana, man. I don't want it to be too underdone, man.
Everyone's at home going, who's eating breakfast bananas like this?
Thing. Can I open it and
yes,
have a look
go
at the
for it,
banana?
yeah.
I just want to see. Oh, it looks exactly like a banana. Look at that. Wow, that's exactly what we were going for. Hey? It looks like a banana. That's amazing.
Don't touch my food.
I love it. Sorry, man. No, it's my breakfast banana now. No, we never throw it away. I absolutely love that. Thank you so much, dude. I think if you do a bit of planning, it's not only going to help kind of your impact in the space, but it's going to save you money. Because every piece of wasted food, and especially now with inflation at the moment, is wasted money. So think about what you can do to push back on this International Food Waste Day.